wanna see you win. When you come up on that
today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Rams. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you... assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Three yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Colts.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead.
But earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out come the Rams, and at the controls, the former Cal Bear standing at 6'4", quarterback Jared Goff.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he'll bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big conversion there for the Rams on third down. 53 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. It's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Over 1st and 10.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On second down now, it's Mack. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The toss here completed to Pittman.
Complete to
his first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
First down, here's White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on. Second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Here's Brissett. He'll get this one to Pittman. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps. The stick's moving.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Rams, nothing.
First down, Brissett. Open man is Trey Burton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. To throw again on second down. Brissett, he's got Burton here. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Brissett from the gun on third. And he's got his man Hilton. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Hilton's first catch, good for a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Ball carrier.
Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. 88 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they're going to bring him down just past the 15. And a flag down as well. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, it's White. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Brings up 3rd down.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. Okay, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Akers. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the gun, here's Brissett. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Brissett to throw on 1st. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
This is White on the screen. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
On the play. And the Colts 1st down.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Seibert's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So we reach halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Rams 7.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Jared Goff and the Rams headed back onto the field. He's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you, and it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Going right back to Akers. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A shotgun snap for Goff. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as he'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And it's 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Play action. It's gone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Akers. This one in for the Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. fielded near the back of the end zone. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Play action now. Brissett. Complete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball back in the field as well.
Brissett's pass.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
22-yard line.
So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. The left side taken in by Pittman. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, LA! Killing Lakers. The 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have taken the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's Brissett. He completes this one to Mack. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's a gain of 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A 1st down throw for Brissett. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Jalen Ramsey with a sack on the corner blitz.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz. And even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. It's 3rd and long for Brissett. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
22-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
Vince Beagle, the one to bring him down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down and established themselves.
Well, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They'll look to run with Akers.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
He was taken
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Kevin Pierre-Louis.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Sam Sloman on for the field goal. A 27-yard.
And his kick is right there. It's good. High fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
Colts.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
So the Colts now down on the scoreboard. 2:06 to play. They'll have 1 play, maybe 2, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down.
Well, a pass dropped off here for James White. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Now Brissett. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Brissett.
And he'll find Pittman.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. And a dump off to White. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 40. Brissett. James White. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now Brissett. And the incompletion there, so that breaks a string of 5 straight hookups. It also leads to a fourth down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. Brissett looks to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They'll go again here with Akers. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Goff on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
At the Colts' 28-yard line.
Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one.